Deb, welcome to the Market Review.
Very excited to be here. Happy International Women's Day.
Happy International, and that's what we're here for, International Women's Day, and celebrating women in all walks of life.
Yep.
And obviously, Deb Frecklington, you are the local member for Nanango and the opposition leader.
That's right, in Queensland.
In Queensland.
Yeah, first female leader of the Conservative Party here in Queensland,
Yes.
and it is the first time in Australian history that both the leader of the opposition and the premier of a state are both females.
That's a pretty big thing.
It's a big story. Yeah.
It's a huge thing. In your personal thing, how big is that for young women coming through politics?
Well, I think it's really exciting because it's changed the dynamics in the parliament. You know, two women going head to head together is slightly different to two men going head together. And what I have said I want to do is inspire young women to get into politics. We need good people in politics, and certainly on our side of politics, we need more women.
So, how did you get there?
Well, I grew up at Galugabar near Miles, yes, and then look, I've just a lot of hard work, if I can put it that way. But I'm from Kingaroy. I've always been a local community member and someone that has tried really hard for my community to make it better. And I put my hand up to run in 2012 and was successful. And then I've just worked my way up through the party to become the leader, and I'm pretty excited that I have this position because it promotes our region so much.
Yeah, and you really do promote the region.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not just being here and in Parliament. When you are home, you are out on the ground.
Absolutely, and that's my job, and that's what people expect. And I've always said you have to work hard, and I've said it to my team. So there's 39 of us in the LNP in the state parliament, and that's my mantra. You have to work work really hard. I was about to say you have to work your butt off, but I thought I'd better not.
Well, you do. Now, not just being a businesswoman.
Yep. Yep.
A
Lawyer. Yep.
Also a mum.
Yeah, also mum, 3 beautiful teenage daughters.
Yes.
So
How do you
challenging.
How do you do it?
Well, I'm very lucky I have an amazing husband. Jason is excellent and really carries the load. A lot of family and friends help with my kids as well. They've been at great schools here in Kingaroy, and the school communities have gathered around them as well, because I'm just not around as much. But it's a balance. It doesn't matter whether you've got a job as a politician or a job as a teacher or a nurse. It's always tough to balance work life. And if anyone's got the answer, I'd love to know it.
So do you think it's important to show your girls just what a female can do in, I guess, the public spotlight, plus, as a mum and...
Absolutely. I have always been quite determined, and I don't know whether it's because I've got 3 girls, but been very determined to show them and their friends that, I can be a role model and, just lead by example. And I've never let anything stop me yet. So I hope that, this next generation of girls have just got so much more power than even we probably did. And, I just am encouraging them to do whatever it is they want to do, because the world's really their oyster. I'm a big believer in if something's not right, or if you don't think something's going your way, you shouldn't just whinge from the sidelines. You really do need to find that person to talk to, and particularly for all young people, if it is a teacher that they would relate to more than their mum and dad, that's the sort of person they should be talking to as well. But I'm a big believer in the don't whinge from the sidelines. Get in and do something about it. Yeah, look, I've probably got a lot better with my time, and my thought process about my community is still the same. It's still number one, but just in relation to balancing the job, it's probably more around being smarter around managing your time and your family life, and trying to, be positive in the media is also another thing that's quite important to me, because I think there is so much negativity out there. We need to try to always be upbeat, and Damo, there's no more upbeat than you, so you're leading by example there.
I do my best to the brighter side of life.
That's right.
And I guess that's what I'm doing this today, is to get positive women in our community, to show our younger generation of ladies, and even, I guess, the older generation
Yeah.
of ladies, what women can do in society.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's why, like, for example, when I just spoke at the Kingaroy State High, it's important as well to make sure kids don't think that you have to be everything straight away. It's, you know, I certainly was not the smartest kid at high school. I, you know, went back and I did night school. I worked really hard to get into uni. Right. Yep, I did. And so you don't start off being a politician, or you don't start off being a lawyer or a doctor or a nurse, whatever it is.
So just say that again.
Yeah.
You weren't the smartest kid at school.
Yep.
You went to night school.
That's right. I went back to, I did 2 subjects again at Oxley High in Brisbane whilst I was working. So I left school and I started work for Fletcher Jones, you know, the suit fitter.
Yes.
And then I took myself 2 nights a week. I'd catch the train out to Oxley and do a couple of subjects. I did that my second year out of school to improve my marks to get into uni.
So good.
And see, look at me now.
And look at you now. You're on the Martu Review.
I know. I've hit the big time.
When you get on the Martu Review, you have hit the big time. There's my question. What would you say to yourself?
Well, look, I was so lucky because I loved high school, and I did, whilst, you know, I've said I wasn't the smartest, I did okay, but I was very fortunate to have such a great social life, and my friends that I had at high school are still some of my best friends today. But I would say to an 11-year-old self, please take high school seriously. You don't want to redo it. So study hard, and just probably I would also say, you know, have a bit of trust in yourself and a bit of faith in yourself, and you can get there. Because I think at 11 and 12 and 13, you're so full of doubt. And, you know, you just have to make your way through those teenage years, and it all turns out all right in the end.
Awesome. Deb Frecklington, thank you for being on the Martu Review.
Thank you, Damo. And I'm Deb Frecklington, Leader of the Opposition, and here I am with Damo for the Martu Review in Kingaroy.